please.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to Dr. Shawal and all my friends. Today, our group, we will present about teaching strategy in a classroom context to special needs students. This is our content of presentation. First, introduction. Second, strategies. Third, effects. Fourth, importance. And five, conclusion. About introduction. Special education students need consist of children who have difficulty learning, while they also have interests, desires, and ambition comparable to normal individual. Special education students have been recognized by a medical practitioner, optician, audiologist, or psychologist, or any relevant person, whether in government service or not.
Okay. Good evening, Dr. Shawal and all my friends. I'm Vicky Owen. I will explain about strategies. The first one is learning using job access with speech software. This is to visually impaired students, allowing them to write and read, sharing given by the teacher in Braille, and even print materials using a special machine. JAWS is screen reader software that reads text and convert it to speech through computer speech synthesis. By using JAWS, students can write and read learning materials distributed by the teacher in Braille, as well as use a special printer to print the materials. This allows them to access and participate in PDPR effectively, even if they have visual limitation. The next strategy is Google Classroom. This is for students with vision problem. Although designed specifically for use on computer device, Google Classroom can also be accessed through a mobile application on a smartphone. So, if a student with vision problems has good listening skills, he can use the Google Classroom application on his smartphone to follow the lesson and receive instruction from the teacher. Therefore, with the method used by teachers, there is no problem to teach students through Google Classroom. Next. Okay, the third strategy is visual image. This is for using visual image as a teaching aid throughout the learning and teaching class. Teachers should provide teaching aids such as PowerPoint in learning to ensure that students with hearing problems understand what they are learning. Next, the PowerPoint presentation shown also plays an important role in learning. Teachers should provide visual presentation that do not disturb the focus of visually impaired students to learn, such as not using too many colors in the slide and include animations that disturb the student's focus. The PowerPoint presented should also be clear, large, and able to be delivered well. The visual use of this image is very important for visually impaired students to focus more and understand the message conveyed through PowerPoint slides. The fourth strategy is sign language. The sign produced by deaf people are their minimum requirement to communicate. So in the use of sign language, special education teachers should use hand movement, body movement, and facial expressions in accordance with the message conveyed. This is to ensure that students with hearing problems can understand the message delivered by the teacher. Therefore, easy to understand sign language is important for deaf students to understand, learning, and communicate with teachers. And lastly, handling PDPR. This is for autism students. Handling PDPR with autistic students requires the teacher to give short, concise, and concise instruction through videos because these people have problems with understanding as well as limited concentration. In this case, videos can be an effective tool. By using videos, teachers can deliver usually and auditory instructions that can help students with autism understand things better. Short, concise videos can help keep students' attention and can be replayed if it necessary. In addition, providing material in a visual format that is clearly presented and structured can also help autistic students process information better. Collaboration with therapists or educational counselors can also help in planning an appropriate approach to handling PDPR with students with autism. Thank you.
Thank you, Vicky Owen. So I am Amir Hakimi will continue about the effect of appropriate learning strategies for students with special needs. The first one is students with special needs will better understand what they are learning. This is because through the face-to-face teaching methods, students focus more on their discussion. At the same time, through teaching methods, student involvement in learning is also more effective and efficient. Therefore, as a special education teacher, educators must practice teaching methods to ensure that the subject or lesson being taught can be delivered better. In addition, attracting students to love study is also one of the effects of appropriate learning strategies. This is because children is more like to listen to stories rather than reading the stories. So, through the storytelling method, educators can attract student interest in learning and students will also feel closer and more comfortable with educators. Last but not least, students also will be more disciplined in their studies. It is because strict teachers who are good at giving instruction can make the students more disciplined in their learning. Through the teacher instructions, students are quicker to act because they are afraid of being fined. Therefore, teachers can
Bila, kau tak boleh masuk ni.
interest in learning.
Please continue.
Hello, hi. Assalamualaikum and good evening, doctor and friends. So today I will present about the importance of teaching strategy in the classroom for the student with the special needs. First, it's about justice for the student with special needs. Strategy that suitable for the student with a special need can be be a good move for their learning. So if we attention to the student, we can produce a environment that the student will love or be approved by other student or by other teachers. Other than that, it can promote the justice in the system, our education system in the school. Other than that, the important that we must give attention is about learning certification in the classroom for the student with special needs. The student can feel a certification in the process in teaching in learning process. The effect it will give the student will more happy and motivated to go to the school and learning in the school. Furthermore, is to increase the achievement and development for the potential for the student. The strategy. We as a teacher, we need a focus to the student to help them to develop their achievement and potential. We can do with learning with their style, like use a sign language, use a visual image, with a use when we use that style, we can give a motivation to them to go to school. So I give to other person. Thanks.
Thank you, Muhammad Aziz. The last one, but not least, in conclusion, there are 5 strategies suitable for teachers to use when teaching special education. Student learning using job access with speech software, Google Classroom, visual image, sign language, and handling PDPR. Next, strategy justice is essential for earning satisfaction at the school and increase achievement and development of potential. There are 3 effects. Students with special needs will better understand what they are learning, attract students to love studying, and students will be more disciplined in their study. Thanks for watching.